Hello everyone, welcome back. So guys, in our previous session we have discussed about text validation or data validation. In our today's session we will be discussing about conditional formatting, that what is conditional formatting. So guys, when you want to format your data based on conditions, that is called as conditional formatting, and you will find it on the home tab. On the home tab you will find plenty of things which you can use to edit your data. Suppose if you want to change the alignment of your data, you want to make changes in the font size and everything, then you can use this tab. Also on the styles you will be finding conditional formatting. So how to do conditional formatting, let's understand that. First of all, let's go to amount over here. If I choose amount column, if I go to conditional formatting, if I want to highlight cells, so here are different options that are provided. You want to highlight cells that is greater than certain value, that is less than certain value, that lies between a certain value, that is equal to certain value, or that is a duplicate value, then you can highlight it as well. We have top to bottom rules, which allows us to give us the top 10 items, top 10%, bottom 10 items, bottom 10%, and you can change the values according to your choices as well. We also have data bars. So if you want to create a bar on your data, then we can use data bars. We also have color scales, icon sets, and many more things. So first of all, let's talk about highlight cell rules. So suppose I want to highlight all my expenses which are greater than 1000 rupees. In that case, I'll go to greater than, and also I'll mention over here that all the expenses that are greater than 1000 would be highlighted. What color do you want to fill in it? You can provide that too. You can provide a yellow color, you can provide a green color, light red fill is there, and a green color is also over here. So whatever color you want to provide, you can provide a color to that as well. Suppose this is green color. So all the expenses which are greater than 1000 are highlighted. Similarly, you can do the same for text as well. That if you click on text, again we have conditional formatting options. We want to highlight the text that contains something. Let's say the text that contains double O. Okay, the food contains double O, so food would be here. And if I press on enter, all the things, all the categories that contains food will be highlighted. Now suppose next we have date over here, and for date we also have a few more options. For example, a date occurring in this week, yesterday, today, tomorrow. All these things you can get from here. You can highlight all these values which are provided over here. Or we can, let's go again and go to conditional formatting. We have top to bottom rules, top 10 items, like top 10 dates. If I choose top 10 dates, the dates from today, it will be choosing the date from today. Let's click on OK, and these would be our top 10 dates, okay, whose expenses has been recorded. Okay, and let's come back. I'll just press Ctrl Z to undo this. Again, in conditional formatting, we'll go to top to bottom rules. Now if you want to go in bottom 10 items, bottom 10%, you can choose that as well. Okay, for the amount, if you want to highlight all the values which are below average, you can see we have below average data as well. So for below average, whatever color you want to fill, you can fill that color, and it should be, let's say, you can customize your own format as well. So let's go for yellow, and okay, I guess many values are below average, so I'll just cancel this, but I just wanted to show it to you all. Similarly, again, if we choose conditional formatting, then if I want to create a data bar over this particular column, we can create data bars as well. Now the biggest bar would be on the highest value, and the other bars would be in respect to that values. So suppose this one is 16,000, in respect to 16,000, the height of the other bars will be calculated. Okay, so you can create data bars as well, and not just on tables. Suppose if you even have a range as well. Suppose this is a range. Okay, so this is a range. If you want to choose a column, we choose the column like this. If we want to choose a range, we select it like this. Okay, or we have a shortcut as well. Just press on Control and down arrow to move around. Control Shift down will select everything for you, and as soon as you click on Control Shift down, again go to conditional formatting, data bars, and you can choose data bars as well. Now you can see the biggest bar is on 100, and with respect to 100, the height of other bars are decided. This is how data bars work. Similarly, you can choose color scales as well. So we have color scales here. So we can choose color scales as well, which shows us that lower the value, darker it is in red color, higher the value, darker it is in green color. So the color scale goes from red to green, where the darker the red it is, the lower the value. Darker the green it is, then it will be the higher value. And for the neutral values, we have yellows over here. So this is how color scales work. And similarly, you can add icons to them as well. So if I press Ctrl Z again, if I go to conditional formatting, we have some icon sets. So we can create some icon sets as well. So as you can see, the lower the values, the red icon is there. For the neutral values like 67, 56, 68, these have yellow color icons, and higher values like 77, 90, 100, they have green icons in front of them. So this is how conditional formatting works, guys. You can format it based on highlighting colors, based on if you want to create data bars, based on if you want to create color scales, or even if you want to provide icon sets based on top value, bottom value, or whatever you like. For that, we use conditional formatting. I hope after this session it is clear what conditional formatting is. And with the help of this, in our upcoming session, we will be discussing about how we can sort based on conditional formatted data, how we can sort the data based on these colors. So stay connected, guys, and I'll see you in the next session.